What's up, y'all? Thanks for tuning into my channel. So before we get into this video, I just want to give a quick announcement, okay? First of all, thank you once again to all of my subscribers that have continued to support me over the years, and thank you to the newbies that are watching today. This is gonna be fun. This whole topic is gonna be really interesting. We're gonna dive super deep into it. I don't know why the sun is like shining on me like that, but whatever. But I do have a quick announcement. First and foremost, this video is educational, for educational or entertainment purposes only, okay? You get to choose what you believe out of everything that I'm saying in this video. The last video I made touching on the marine world, I actually took down because I was guided to. The spirits told me that I've really been doing too much on this channel. I've been doing too much and not getting back what I've been giving. So I'm gonna be dialing that back, right? Because I'm not getting anything to fund y'all, to fund the tribe, nothing like that. Like, so what I'm gonna start doing now, I briefly spoke about in the last video. If y'all ended up catching it by chance, the last video that I had put up but deleted, but I was talking about the Divine Feminine course and how I will be having a Divine Feminine course. So if you want to sign up for the Divine Feminine course, let me know, okay, and I will send you all the details about that. My email is in the description box down below, so if you want more information, you could definitely email me there, okay? So other than that, like this video for the vibes, okay? Share this video, you know, to get the information out there so people can know. Join the tribe, okay, where we are the true alchemists. All right, and let's get into this video. First and foremost, I want to say that this video is dedicated to the Divine Mother and to our benevolent marine family. And I just want to thank you all so much for finding me, helping me to download this information to share to the collective. All right, if y'all see me like looking to the right a lot, it's because I have like a whole thing literally written out, like, so I don't forget my shit. All right, so anyways, let's start off with their secret chambers, okay, or whatever the fuck they call it at the Vatican. We all know that they go there, they pray, but they also perform secret rites. There's certain things that they do that they don't tell us, right? And they don't even tell other pastors as well. Certain things as, you know, pedophilia. We've heard of that a lot in the Catholic Church, right? Pedophilia. We heard of soul cooking, child trafficking, all of that, right? Certain people are getting reprimanded, but others are not, right? But anyways, they have these secret shrines. One of these secret shrines that they have is the Black Madonna, and they actually get on their knees and pray to her. Like, I don't know if I can find the picture that I had seen on a video, but if I can find it, I will link it or insert it into this video. But basically, these popes are on their knees, they hands on their knees, praying to a black mother and child, right? And it's like, when I think about that, I'm just like, it's the melanated people all over the world that have gotten the most flack, the most hate, the most backlash, the darkest people on earth, right? But yet they're secretly praying to us. Anyways, these popes, these religious people, they actually make secret dealings with other entities. Now, some of y'all may call them aliens or whatever. You know, remember back in World War II, back then, like when that information actually came out that, you know, Germany and them, they were working with aliens. So are the Vatican, or so is the Vatican. This is where we're gonna, you know, get into it a little bit. Now, this is going to be a little bit interesting. Not only are they making dealings with, these entities, these aliens, whatever, but they're also making deals with the marine world. All right, so we've all heard of Atlantis, right? We've all heard of the lost, quote unquote, world of Atlantis. I have reasons to believe it may have been like another word. Atlantis, Lemuria, all them, right? But regardless, there was a world before, there was people on land, and all of it was aquatic, all of it was marine. These mysteries were set up by religion to look demonic, to look evil, to look wicked. This is all done by the beings that actually invaded this terrain. These beings that were under the water before whatever entity had came. Some say it's the Anunnaki, you know what I'm saying? Some say it's the Anunnaki, but that's like a whole different type of story. Like, they say that like the mother of this planet, her name is Tiamat. That's what the earth was called at first. She was like a big planet, and it was covered in nothing but water, and it was dark. So it was like a blue, blackish, looking planet back in the day, before, the Big Bang or whatever the fuck. So apparently, like during the Big Bang or whatever, Tiamat was hit. But I feel like, in my opinion, this is my personal humble opinion, but I feel like it was just it's an analogy for a war, right? Against certain celestial beings and the beings on this plane. In that analogy, they speak of the splitting of Tiamat. So we heard about the Big Bang, but apparently Earth was split into multiple, but Tiamat was split into multiple pieces. Earth is part of like a bigger body, right? But apparently they said that, I'm sorry y'all if I'm like spitting, but apparently Tiamat was split in half. Her upper body, or one half of her body, was made into the heavens, and the other part of her body was created into the earth. And then she actually had a husband. They don't talk about this. They don't talk about how there is a divine masculine and divine feminine energy that first was first here on this terrain. They took her husband's body. Apparently this is like the story of Marduk, but Marduk took Apsu's body. I believe that his name was Apsu or something like that. Took his body and made it into his house. Whatever. But yeah, that's exactly the point that I'm trying to get to, right? There is a divine mother and a divine father of this terrain, of this planet, and they live in the water. Okay, they are part of the marine world. So let me get this straight for everybody. Not everybody is from the marine world, so I'm only speaking to those that have an affinity to water, to the marine world, to Atlantis and Lemuria, stuff like that, right? So let's talk about the demonization and control of the marine world and of the melanated beings that, came from there. So to start with, the marine world cannot and will not be destroyed, right? That is a known fact. It cannot be destroyed. But these beings that invaded the earth did not like that, because it was hard for them to take over. So they came up with a plan. They came up with a scheme in order to manipulate the minds and lives of these beings here on earth, these new beings that they found. When I say new beings, it sounds like Nubians, but I don't know, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just putting shit together. But yeah, these new beings they found, they were trying to come up with a plan to control and manipulate them in order to, in order to have them perform the will for them, their will. basically. So what they did, right? They created these religions. They created these rules for people to live by. These rules were not nature-based, right? They were not based off of truth. They were not based off of the laws of the land, the laws of this land, right? Which is another reason why this shit is crumbling, but that's neither here nor there, right? But anyway, so like I said, they had created religion, and one of the most influential religions that they had created was Christianity, right? The Jesus character or whatever, the character that they want people to praise and say his name all the time. Jesus, baby Jesus, right? But this Jesus character, little do y'all know, there is a longer story of his life, right? There was so much that had happened, and actually there are books from the Bible that were taken out. And, you know, you do your math as to why these books were taken out of the Bible, and, you know, the masses were given like a certain part of it for the longest, and they've been running with that for the longest. Just you do your math with that, right? Jesus specifically went to Egypt. Apparently he disappeared from the Bible for like 12 years, and he went to Egypt. He went to a mystery school to learn the mysteries of the world, of the universe, and he knew who his people were. He knew his people were marine. That was what he was being taught. Maybe he already knew it, I don't know, but for sure he went to Egypt. He learned his craft. He learned metaphysics. He learned Reiki in Egypt. They associate Jesus with fishes for that reason. Okay? Jesus was a marine, a marina, whatever you want to call it, right? Jesus was a marina. And Jesus was trying to teach these people, hey, like, y'all gotta get right with the real God. And they wouldn't listen to him. They didn't believe him. They thought he was playing around. But Jesus said, fuck around and find out. And they fucked around and they found out. But they took that story and they twisted it, and they gave that story to people that look like me, right? They gave that shitty ass story to us, and they were like, believe that shit or die. Point blank. Believe that shit or die. And the ones that caved. You know what I'm saying? And the ones that didn't. And fought and continue to fight. And this affected our people for so long, dating back to Africa. Look at the countries that have been colonized by Europeans, bro. Look at them. All of them are either Muslim or Christian. It's kind of taboo to practice their native spirituality. It's taboo because of their people being brainwashed to believe what was beaten into them, point blank. So let's talk about the theft and erasure of our people. So I have reasons to believe like Atlantis or Lemuria back in the day might have been called like Abzu or something like that, right? Don't quote me, do your own research. But artifacts have been found of this underwater world. They found books from these places, from these civilizations. One of them being the Book of Thoth. And Thoth, they call him Thoth the Atlantean because he was from Atlantis, from the water, came to land to teach the people how to read and write, and reading, writing, and arithmetic or something like that. But it's all about the mental, right? Thought, writing, language, right? By Thoth the Atlantean. And it's just so ridiculous to me that they try to erase all of this information, but it's still out there. But the masses don't know this information. Well, it's coming out now, but you know, little by little. But it took this long for it all to come out. You know what I'm saying? For a reason, obviously, because the Vatican and other entities that be working with the Vatican wanted this information to be closed and covered up because they were using and manipulating these people's energies, right, for their own benefit. Like I said, they pray to the Divine Mother, they pray to the Black Madonna and the Divine Child. They pray to us. What does that tell you? There's something that they're refusing to say or put out there or reveal to the public for certain reasons. There is a reason, and it's because if you know, you will do your research. You will realize certain systems are based off of marine laws. And once you understand that, it's all history from there. Like I said in the beginning, like, they still do secret dealings with those of, you know, the marine that will talk to them, will do dealings with them. It's like, I don't know, I liken it to like gang members. You know how certain gang members will work with other gang members. I don't know. I'm just giving an example, I guess. But something like that. I don't know how gang members act actually. But it's like people that working with your ops type shit. It's like, okay, you're part of a group. There's another group y'all don't fuck with. But there's one person in your group that secretly, they're like a spy or something like that. They have their own agenda, right? So they work with the other people to get and do whatever they want. That's exactly what they're doing. That's exactly what these like certain priests and stuff like that, they're doing. They are actually making deals with marine beings. And these are deals. Okay, once you fuck with the marine world, I'm gonna talk about that in a different video, because water is a very strong element, right? Water is a feminine element as well. Water rules emotion, all of that. Water holds information, spirit, right? You can manifest water, all that. We know this. These deals that they're making with certain marine beings, these are deals that they cannot escape from. We all know how water acts. Water is very strong. If you get caught out in sea and you're in a really bad storm and you got a shitty ass boat, or it doesn't matter what type of boat you have, bro. If the ocean wants to take you, she will take you. Period. She will capsize your shit. And that's why so many people fear the water. That energy. These people fear that energy. And the ones that carry that energy. And they don't want you to know that you carry that energy, because you will understand your power and they will no longer have any control over you. And that's all this is. That's all this is about, is control and mind fucking you. That's all it is. They want to control you. They want to take your shit. They want you to make sure. They want to make sure that you ain't got no rights when you're from here. Right? You ain't even gotta pay for this shit. You already have a whole like home. You got people, you got spirits, all of them working for you behind the scenes. You got riches, all that shit. That's all they're waiting for you once you wake up. And I'm not talking to everybody. I keep saying this. I'm not talking to everybody. This is like certain people. These are only certain people, because the governments know, okay? The governments know who they're working with, and they just don't want regular people to know who they're working with. The marine world is pissed, okay? The marine world is pissed. So we all know that religion is based off of fear, right? Fear of God, fear of questioning a him or whatever. In real life, what they actually fear is the marine world. They fear their children rising up, remembering who they are, what this is all about, what the fuck is going on. They fear us taking back what was callously stolen and ripped from us. They fear that. They fear that. But it's already happening. We're taking that shit back by fire and by force. Like, they have committed so many crimes against humanity, bro, that can no longer be overlooked. It can no longer be overlooked. You know what I'm saying? It can no longer keep going unchecked. So the Galactic Federation, they're all watching this and they're stopping this. Remember there was a download that I had gotten. I had seen a vision a couple weeks ago and I had wrote it down in the community board. Y'all can go back and read it if you want to. But I was detailing exactly what was going on, and these people are getting dragged away. Okay, so if you want to read what I had spoken on, you can go back in to the community tab, and yeah, you can read up exactly the download that I had seen. Okay, they know that their time is up. That's why these people are building bunkers. They're trying to push out all this fear, push out all this, these sicknesses. Like, get fucking real. Like, this is like, it's actually like very comical. It's comical because they're really trying to target everybody, get them into a state of fear so that they can feed off of that energy, because these entities, they love that shit. I don't know if y'all know, but this is their food. So y'all need to get right here, get right here, and get right with spirit, okay? Or whoever you pray to, because y'all don't need to be living in fear anymore if you know who you are and you know who you're praying to, right? You know who you're working with, because these people cannot touch you. And if they try, bro, it's automatic return to sender. It's like they go on a suicide mission, bro. And it's like death can't do anything to us. Because even if, you know what I'm saying? Even if that was a reality for us, even if we chose for that to be our reality, to die or some shit like that, right? Bro, most of us will be coming back and haunting these people. That's what a lot of spirits have done. Y'all have heard of Lake Lanier, right? I'm telling y'all, the spirits in the water are very strong and they do not play. They don't play. You gonna drown, you gonna fuck around and get in a weird car accident, your kids gonna get fucked up, something gonna happen. Because these water spirits are very powerful. They're very powerful, they're very strong, and they don't die. There's no such thing as death. Their energy only transforms, right? That's it. That's what water does too. It transforms. So that's why these people are like doing all this stupid shit, like building bunkers, trying to save up seeds and all this shit. Because they done fucked up. They done fucked up. Their time is up. That's why everything and everybody's getting exposed right now, because this is the year of exposure. This is the year of the dragon. This is the year of the Divine Mother. Now, it's the Gregorian year, but it's like, you know, going with the themes of everything. That's what I'm going with. I'm not trying to be specific with years and numbers and shit like that, but if you look at the synchronicities of everything, then, you know, I'm not saying that, you know, because we're really not in 2024, but the numbers that we're all going by, the frequencies that we're all going by, we're seeing everything play out in front of our faces, right? Like truths being told, things being revealed, secrets being revealed, all of that. But it has to be revealed. Now is the time for it to be revealed, right? Now is the time for all of this information to be revealed, because it's time for us to take back what was stolen from us. They said that we will inherit the land, and we will. This is ours. One for us. I'm thinking back to one of the readings that I had. I think I even put it out on the community board, but FUBU, for us, by us. This was created for us. This whole realm created for us, by us. Okay, some of us have been here multiple times. Some of us are very old souls. All right, but it also I'm speaking about our ancestors. They did this for us. They created this for us. And nobody and no thing, no entity can change that. Because it is the Divine Mother's will that shall be done. And her children will carry it all out. And that's on period. All right. So y'all just, all I'm saying is everything that's going to be happening between now and about 2030, don't worry about it. Okay, like, don't believe the hype. Do what you gotta do for you and your people. Do your research, do your due diligence, and do your research, right? Like I said, don't believe the hype. Shit, enjoy the show. Okay, enjoy the show, because this shit is gonna get juicy as fuck. All right, so I love y'all so much. If this video was interesting to y'all, if y'all want to learn more about the marine world, if you want me to tap deeper into that, or like even talk about the elements of water and what it does, what it can do for you, all that stuff, let me know down below. All right, I love y'all so much, and I'll talk to y'all later.